Hi, this is Art from Complete Website Creations, and I just wanted to point out a few things about a website that we created for attorneys. This is, it's not a genuine website, it's a sample website that we put together just to show attorneys how their site could look. But let me point out a few features of this that you might like as a business owner. Now keep in mind the legal profession is a service business, and so as such, they sell services. So what would be important? Well, first thing, just like any other business, attorneys are looking for customers. What do they want the customer to see right away, the first thing they get to their site? They want to know, they want the customer to see that they've landed at the right site. How can they do that? First, right in here, they give them right off the bat their name. Okay, maybe the customer was looking for that particular law firm. Maybe not. But anyway, they know their name. What do they also know? They know here that they specialize in real estate law. Okay. Also, as well, right in the very center, they show a person, and a person is always more interesting than an object. Okay, so people judge businesses by the people that represent them. So that is a good idea to put a person in a picture, someone who is presentable, who looks like they fit the part. And there's a lot of judgments that people make when they first see a person. Also, in this case, it's a sample site. So what if it were a genuine law firm, I would have put, you know, we specialize in real estate law, real estate trusts, and anything else that would be appropriate. But it's important that the person searching for the site knows exactly what it is they do without having to look for it. Looking for something on a website is bad news because people will just say, oh, I can't be bothered, and then go to the next Google search result. All right, so what else? So here's what the website has. They have a home, about, services, news, and contact. It's good because it's clean, it's simple. A user can see it right away. They don't have to look for anything. They don't have to work to understand it. All right. What is also good about this page? This, request a free consultation and request a free consultation. That is perfect because for two reasons. One, they get the customer doesn't have to figure out how they can get in touch with you or book an appointment. And the second reason is that it has the word free. Especially if you're dealing with a lawyer, you love the word free. So the fact that this attorney will give you a free consultation if you need an attorney is primo. All right, so if I click this request a free consultation, it actually drops down to the same home page to where they can actually send me an email. And that's perfect. So I fill out my information, I give them my message, I click send. I've contacted the attorney. It's a win for the user and it's a win for the attorney. Okay, but let's look at a few other things. Our services. As a website user, I don't want to have to work to find out what I need to know. So after the main line of business, you could say, you want to find out everything that the attorney does. And so this would be the perfect place to put it. So if I'm looking in some sort of a will, I am attracted to this particular section right here, wills and estates. Now, what I would do if this were a real firm is I would say this needs to be clickable so that someone can click it and go find out everything to their heart's content about wills and estates and how, as a business, we can help them. All right, now look at this. Right underneath what they do is who's used them and how they like them. So this is social proof. These are testimonials from actual customers, and you can see this is just one presentation. There's about a million ways you can present testimonials, but in this case there are 3, and so you would choose, say, the best ones or the most important clients to you. If they'll give you a testimonial, you would definitely want this on your page, because people are comfortable thinking, well, so and so liked them, then it's a pretty good chance that I will like them too. Okay. And since it's a service business, you might like to know who works there. And if you do, then it's helpful to know that you've got these pictures of some of the attorneys that work there. Also, a facts section is really important for something like attorneys, because people want to know, I need legal representation. Do they cover the kind of representation I need? How much are they going to cost? How fast can I resolve this situation, and how can they help me? So anything you can do to give them the information up front that's easy for the customer to find, where they don't have to call you, is helpful to you as an attorney, because as an attorney, your time is limited. So you can't spend all day on the phone. So anything your website can do to help you clear up some of these doubts of a potential customer is perfect. Okay, this would just be a section. You may or may not want to have a news section, which is basically just a fancy way of presenting a blog. It could help. It certainly helps when in the case of search results in the search engine, because the more information you have on your site, the more Google and Bing and DuckDuckGo and all those other search engines have in order to know what your site's about and to have keywords that are relevant to your particular line of business to help you get found. So you definitely want to have something. Whether it's this presentation or not, okay, it could change. But anyway, it's a good idea. So you have the contact form that we've seen earlier. And then in your footer, you have your name of your company, the copyright, social media that you might belong to, news, your location. Now, I cannot tell you as a user how many times I've gone to a website looking, where are they? Because I want to know if I can drive there, buy something, meet someone, whatever, and I can't find their address on their website. To me, it's phenomenal, but it's a very bad move from the part of a business who has an actual physical location. Now, of course, if you're a business, an online business that doesn't have a location, or your location is your home, that's a different story. Okay, but in the case of an attorney and a law firm, they would definitely have an address. It needs to be right on the home page. Okay, what else? Services. This is very good because the attorney needs to tell the world what they do in further detail than just the home page. Okay, so I'm going to skip this for a second. Come to our services. This is great because as a customer, it's very easy for me to find if I need this law firm or I need to look for another. Okay, this is also great. A pretty young girl with a smile on her face waiting to receive a phone call from us. Okay, so this is more detail. It's great on the services page. Perfect. So now let's come to this part here. The client's success determines our own. I like that as a customer because I know that's true. If they're not successful with me, I'm going to badmouth them and they're not going to get a good recommendation from me. So they know they need to be successful and make me as a customer happy. All right, so discuss your case. I click that and lo and behold, it goes to an appointment setting page, which is great because as a user I think, oh great, I want to meet someone to be able to talk, especially if it's a free consultation. So I see here this their appointment calendar. that they've only got Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays available for appointments. Well, that's good. I don't need to call them to find out. I check my schedule and I find I can make it on Tuesday the 25th. So I book an appointment for 10:10. There it is. I request my appointment. And I see that now it's unavailable, which is good because I've made the appointment. And there it is. Now, of course, an appointment setter can ask for my name, my phone number, all that stuff, and you probably should. But just as a sample site, I did this quickly. So if you don't need to know a customer's name or whatever, let's say it's a walk-in appointment and you just want to do it like a hair cutting place, a salon, you just need to know that someone's coming in, then that's fine the way it is. Anyway, so those are some of the important things about a website. What is also important is that it looks clean, it looks modern, it's not cluttered, and that it has a sense of design, a sense of proportion. And if someone makes your website and it looks all cluttered and all the colors are wrong and there's 1,000 different fonts, it looks a little sloppy. Now, I will say this, content is more important than design. And that is kind of a mistake that people these days make, concentrating on design and forgetting about content. But what's important is what the site says and what it purveys to a potential customer. Anyway, just my thoughts on the subject. See you later.